another healthy keto eating show. This one's gonna be pretty short because we're just gonna do a bowl of cereal that I came up with. Now, recently I did a Cinnamon Toast Crunch video. I did it with pork rinds, and some of you were interested in it. Some of you were just like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. It was really good. Let me tell you guys, it was. I wouldn't lie to you guys. It didn't taste like a pork rind when you've baked them in the oven with the butter and the cinnamon and sugar and all that. It does change the taste. But I want to please my audience, so I figured out a way to make Cinnamon Toast Crunch, again, a way everybody will enjoy. But the only thing is this is going to be a little bit more carbier than the pork rind cereal. So just know that if you have this, make sure the rest of the day you're doing things very low, like just meats, maybe eggs, because eggs are really low in carb. Meat is no carbs. Maybe do a little bit of... you could do bacon, or you could do like maybe a little bit of cheese on your eggs because that's really low. Just keep it really, really low. But what I've got here is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and doesn't it look just like it? Haha. Of course, there will be a slideshow at the end, and I've done 3 different cereals for you guys. Okay, this one here is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I've done a chocolate crunch, and I've done a hazelnut crunch. Okay, I've done 3 different forms of this. Each one will be a little bit different in carb, but basically around the same. The only one that's going to be a little bit higher is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I use the packs of the Stevia, and they are 2 carbs a piece. Okay, so for this entire thing was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With the almond milk, this is going to be 10 carbs. I know, you guys, that's a lot of carbs, and this cannot be your only meal for the day. If you're doing 1 meal a day, this is not enough protein. This is not enough calories. This is not enough nothing, even if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, so this would be something that you would have your 10 carbs early in the morning, because I'm doing a breakfast one. I'm even doing it in my PJs, and my shirt says weekend forecast, chance of naps. Maybe back when I was off of keto, there'd be chance of naps. But when I'm on keto, I'm on point, on track. I have so much energy, don't know what to do with myself. So there won't be any chance of naps unless I fall out of ketosis. And we're not planning to do that. But yeah, I got this cute shirt here. My husband got me this set of PJs, came with the flannels and everything. So size small, you guys, small, and it's big on me. That's amazing. But anyways, so yeah, so this is going to be, I was doing a breakfast video. Now, breakfast, we all know, is not breakfast. It's breaking your fast. That's what it means. But I thought I would do a breakfast type video, do it in my PJs. We'll just relax and have some fun together. But anyways, yeah, being a little bit more carbier. This one is 10. The rest of them are like 7, I think. But it'll be in the video. I'll write it over each one. Each one, I'll show you a picture of it. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you the recipe in the slideshow. And then I'm just going to show each one differently of what you're adding to make it be the Cinnamon Toast Crunch or the chocolate or the hazelnut. Other than that, the video's identical. The video's identical. So just over each one that I'm adding in the little container that I'm adding the, the stuff to make the chocolate or the Cinnamon Toast Crunch or the hazelnut, that's the only difference that you're going to see. The rest of the video is all going to be the same. So easy to make. You're just baking these in the oven and everything. So, but just keep the rest of your day really low in carb then. You have 10 carbs left for the day. I always recommend that you do 6 in one sitting, but once in a while it's okay if you're going to do all 10 and then keep the rest of the day just meats. I mean, you're fine then. You only did 10 carbs. You did it early. You got it done with, and everything's fine. Try to keep your carbs around 6 in one sitting, but sometimes we have to go a little bit over. But like I said, just keep the rest of the day with meats. Just make yourself some good, healthy meats. Maybe put a few hard-boiled eggs on the side of it, or just do meat eggs and some bacon, maybe a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it. That would keep it super, super low. It'd only be, like, eggs are a 0.6 or 0.5. So for 2 eggs, it's only 1 carb. Meats are carb-free. Bacon is carb-free as long as you buy the right bacon. Some bacons say carb on them, so just watch for that. But yeah, just keep the rest of the day really low, really low lean meats, because I always tell you guys to keep everything low if you're trying to lose weight. That's the true way. Again, I was at the doctor's office yesterday. Me and my husband went there, and I had an appointment, and we were going over that, how important it is for people to understand that while in weight loss, you use your body fat as your high fat. And the saying is, use your fat to lose the fat. Keep the fat, or eat the fat to keep the fat. So again, use your fat to lose the fat. Eat the fat to keep the fat. So when you get to maintenance like me, you're going to eat good healthy fats to keep what you have on your body. Now, I'm not saying that I have fat, but just meaning keep yourself in shape, or the word is keep your fat, meaning you're going to keep your fat if you're going to eat the fat. So there's two forms you can look at it like that. So when you get to a good healthy weight, then you no longer have fat on your body, but you want to eat higher in, fat, then you're going to up your fats, good healthy fats, because you don't want to try to lose any more weight. So your fat then becomes your fat. But if you have fat on your body, that is your high fat source. And you guys got to understand that and remember that if you want true success, that is the true way to do it. So keep it low lean meats and everything like that. If you're in maintenance, go ahead and have this and have something fattier for dinner then, a fattier meat. Your eggs, if you're going lower, do egg whites and turkey bacon. If you're going higher, then do regular eggs, regular bacon, put some cheese in it and, just have some fun. But all I'm saying is that if you do this cereal, it is a little bit more carbier, so let's keep the carb extremely low the rest of the day. Or if you're just having a dirty day and still got to watch the carb on a dirty day. Dirty day just means you're going higher in fat, okay? But we still got to keep it at 20 to keep in ketosis. But yeah, I just thought I got to please my audience. I've got to figure out how to make Cinnamon Toast Crunch the way they would like it. Again, a little more carbier, but delicious. You guys, I've already snuck a few pieces. Very, very good. My husband's tried a few pieces too. But I thought, didn't want to stop there. I went with a chocolate crunch and I went with a hazelnut crunch. So, and they all are phenomenal. So it is just a half a cup per serving. All right. But open up a box of cereal when we used to eat cereal and why we were so obese, because the serving size was a half a cup. Whoever sat down and ate a half a cup of cereal? Nobody I know. That's why we were, 200 pounds, 300 pounds, 400 pounds, whatever. Because we never did a serving size. It is a serving size. That's what this is. It's a half of one of the Joseph wraps, okay? And I'm doing 1 full cup of vanilla almond milk. That's going to be my milk. I just haven't put it over it yet because I haven't started eating. But what you could do on the side with this, if you need more than just this, to fill you up, I'm going to get something afterwards, but I just wanted to do the video with just the cereal. You could add a couple hard-boiled eggs, maybe a couple fried eggs with it on the side, some bacon. All of that would be carb-free. That would make your meal much full, keep you fuller longer for the day. If it's your one meal, then hey, get it all in one meal. Have your bowl of cereal and then have your meat, your thing of meat if you're doing this in the evening, or have, like I said, your eggs and your bacon, and make sure it's enough calories and enough, like I tell you, you can go lower if you've got body fat on you, but in the beginning, there's no reason to go lower. Just, what I put you at for a macro, or what you put yourself at a macro, that's what you want to be. Just, if you're doing it in one meal, just make sure you're getting enough protein. Protein is the most important macro while doing ketosis, okay? You don't want to lose hair. You don't want to lose muscle. You don't want to lose any of that. So let's keep the protein at least half your current body weight. So let's get a lot of the eggs in, or a lot of the meat, bacon, something in there on the side if you're going to do all of this in one meal. And then it'll keep it pretty low in carbs. So all right, everybody, you're going to see a slideshow at the beginning or at the end. I'm not sure, again, how it's going to go through. But, yeah, this isn't going to be as long of a video. Still want to do a little bit of talking with you guys, a little bit of teaching. Because, like I said, just seen my keto doctor yesterday, and we were going over that. She was saying, I just get so sad inside when I see people eating such high fat while they have fat on their body. She said they're going to have issues. They're going to have problems. They're never going to get all their weight off. She said it is not the correct way. And this is a doctor that actually went to school for ketosis. Okay, I mean, not just for ketosis, but studied the ketogenic way of life. That's what she studied, and found out that the body is your high fat. People think when they hear the word high fat, they think that is in foods. No, it is your body if you're overweight. It comes in two forms: high fat body, high fat foods. Makes sense, right? Again, use your fat to lose the fat, or eat the fat to keep the fat. Now, yes, if you are very obese, you're going to lose weight, but you're going to get to a point where you're going to stall out, you guys, and you're going to stay there for a long time. Maybe lose a pound here, a pound there. You'll gain it back. You'll never get to goal weight if you don't listen to me. And when you get to those points in your life, while you're in a stall, you definitely want to drop down at least 50 to 100 calories. You're going to be dropping those calories. You have to. If you want all of your weight off, you're going to have to learn to drop calories. And that's what is called learning how to eat, learning that your body doesn't need all of that anymore, learning that we were addicted to food. If you can give up 50 to 100 calories, you're not addicted anymore. Give it up. That's a pat of butter, you guys, which I don't tell you to use butter when you're lowering fat on this diet. But I'm just saying that's a pat of butter. That's it. It's a slice of cheese. Just knock that out and the weight will start coming off again. But keep it as low as possible. Like I always teach you, don't use oils. Use non-stick pans or water in your pans. Don't use butter. Don't use oils. Leave all of that for when you get to maintenance mode like me. If you got to use it for a certain recipe, great, but keep it in the one meal then that you're eating. Don't eat all day long, okay? But do things like low-fat sour cream, low-fat regular cheese, low-fat cream cheese, low-fat mayonnaise. Keep everything low-fat. Do egg whites. Do it all low-fat, low-lean meats, keeping it low so that you're getting good source of protein, but everything is low in fat because your body then will say, okay, I don't got any fat I gotta burn for food, so I'm going right to the fat on your body. Makes sense, right? And it's gonna give you incredible energy. All you have to do is ask anybody on my channel that follows me that does the ketogenic way of life. They're either all the way at goal, almost to goal, or doing it, are all feeling amazing with no bad results. And like I tell you guys, I even have a heart condition, postpartum cardiomyopathy that I cured by doing this way of life. And yes, I ate low fat. There was a point that I got to in my life, which a lot of you say, that's scary. You can't do that. It's, you're going to get deficient in foods. No. When I got down to my last 10 to 15 pounds, I did lower to 500 to 800 calories in one meal. I did that for a few weeks. Doctor knew what I was doing. Everything was fine because I still had fat on my body. That was my food. If you don't understand the ketogenic, you need to study it. When you are in a state of ketosis, you are either in ketosis if you're eating nothing or if you're eating ketosis foods, ketogenic foods. You are in a state of ketosis then. If you are, that means your body is in fat burning mode. It is burning its own fat, eating its own body fat, and giving you all the nutrition it needs. Study it, you guys, study it, and you'll know. I was taught professionally by my keto doctor, my two keto nutritionists, and my brother who teaches this as a job. We are all healthy, we are all doing well, and we all did it the same. My doctor did it the same way. My nutritionists did it the same way, okay? They knew I had a heart condition. Do you think they're going to make me do something like that with a heart condition? No, I cured my heart. I came off of 19 meds from 20 meds I was taking for my heart, you guys. So I know what I'm doing. And I've done many forms of diets. Never could come off these meds. Never could lower the calories. As I lowered the calories, I was getting sick and deficient. Not when I did ketosis. But it was at the end of my journey. At the last 10 pounds, so I could get it off. I wanted it off. So I was like at 1,000, dropping the calories from the beginning. I think I started at 18 to 1,600, somewhere around there. And then I went down to, 1,700. And then, from 18 to 17 to 16 or to like 1,550 or 1,450, like that. I was going by 50, going all the way down until I got to a point where I was at 1,000 calories. And then I went down to 900, 800. And I did all this like a week, within a week. I would drop 100 calories a week later and a week later and a week later till I got to my goal weight, which went really fast. And then I slowly introduced foods, but it wasn't even as slow as you think. Like every week I introduced about 100 calories into my diet and boom. As of today, I eat 22 to 2,500 calories at 5'3". Yeah, I eat that many calories and I never gain any weight. So when people say you got to just, keep eating because you're going to ruin your metabolism, no. I only did that for a short time. I'm not talking about right now doing it. But if you truly want to get the weight off really fast, yes, you can eat nothing, and be okay and not be deficient. Now, we are going to talk about people that are anorexic. Why are they deficient? Because they eat like a cracker a day. That is carb, okay? They'll eat like a carrot a day. And I'm not talking about just a cracker, just carrot. They'll eat a carrot, a cracker, a few things a day that will add up over 20 carbs. Now they're going to be deficient because they're not in a state of ketosis. And that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is with them, is they are eating way too low then. If they were to not eat at all, they would actually be healthier. Yes, an anorexic, if they didn't eat at all, for a few days or whatever, would be a lot more healthier because they'd be in a state of ketosis. Then the body's going to give it muscle building, everything. It's going to feed what it is. Even somebody anorexic. No, they couldn't go forever like that, I know. But I'm just trying to explain to you that when you're in a state of ketosis can be either form, either not eating at all or eating very low in calorie, and you can do that. But I just recommend doing it at the end of your journey. You don't got to do it, go right now and not eat. You might as well eat your 1800, whatever it is, but keep it all low lean meat so that you can lose weight quickly and use your body fat as that. And as you get to your goal weight, you got 10, 15 pounds to go, we're going to lower those calories down. You're going to lower those if you want to get all of it off and get to a realistic goal weight. It's the only way it's going to happen. Unless you want to work out super hard, but then you're building muscle, and that's wonderful. It's just going to take a little longer to get the weight off. But I recommend any way you want to do it like that. If you want to do it, by exercising harder so you can eat more, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I just couldn't at the time. My back was hurting. I just couldn't. But anyways, that is the true way of keto. It will not hurt you if you lower the calories, especially when you're like almost at goal weight and all of that. You could eat nothing. There are proof now that they're showing people are going a whole year without eating because they were 300-400 pounds. They were letting their body eat itself, and your body will feed it all the calories it needs, all of it when you're eating nothing. So, but that being said, we do keto. We do keto and intermittent fasting, which is, at least a 16-hour fast. Start off slow though. Start off at 6 hours, then work up to 8 hours and stuff like that. But 16 is the lowest we recommend. Or do 24-hour, which is OMAD, 1 meal a day. Make sure you get all your calories in that one meal. That's what it is. That's what the ketogenic is putting those two together. Intermittent fasting and ketogenic together are the greatest way to live. Fasting is amazing. It's in the Bible over and over and over. Jesus himself was skinny and he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Was tempted by the devil, but he never gave in. So all I'm saying is, fasting is good. Let's incorporate fasting in our diet too. So, all right, let's go ahead and eat. Enough talking. I just figured a bowl of cereal is going to go quick to eat. So let's pour our cup of almond milk over our Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know my good friend Jennifer K is going to like this one because she was one that mentioned she's a little scared to do the pork rind Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, this one she will do because not only does it taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it actually looks. Let me stand up and show you. It looks like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Look at that, you guys. Oh, my God. I sent a picture to my son, and my son's like, does it taste good? He's like, oh, my God, I'm going to make that. Because, of course, my son diets, too. Works out in the gym 7 days a week, so he eats more carbs. But he's like, wow, that looks so good, Mom. I want to make that. So, and it is. It's so good. Listen to that crunch, you guys. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't want to be gross and open my mouth. I hope you guys can hear it. I'm trying to. I'll open it more towards the end when the milk is gone. You hear that? Yum. Yum, 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 you guys. And it's so easy to make it. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe when you see the slideshow how easy it is to make these. And this one is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then there's a chocolate crunch, and there is a hazelnut crunch. And I'm sure there's many others that you guys will come up with on your own too. Remember, this is the Joseph flatbreads, the flax and oat brand. They're flatbreads, and they're called Joseph. They're by the Joseph brand or whatever. That's what you want to get. You want to get those, and you can deduct the fiber. Some people do total carb. Some people do net carb. Net carb is when you can deduct the fiber. So on those, they are 8, and you can deduct 3 fibers. So that means they're 5 for a half of the lavish bread. It's a lavish bread, okay? Half of it is 5 net carbs. If you count carbs, it is 8 total carbs for a half. But I do net. I've always done net. So it's 5 for this, and then 4 more for the sugar. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then my milk is a half and my cinnamon is a half. That's what makes it 10 carbs. And a lot of you don't know that seasonings have carbs, even though they say 0. That's because the FDA, food industry, can put 0 as long as it's under 1. They can put 0. So a lot of people think, oh my gosh, seasonings, you can just load a lot. That's why if you watch my videos, I always say heavily pink salt, light pepper, light oregano, light whatever I'm using. I always say to go light. Or I'll tell you, like when I'm doing the recipe here, this was a 4th teaspoon of cinnamon. I'll tell you that, and I'm going to count that 4th cup. Whoa, that would be a lot. fourth teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to count that as a carb, a half a carb, I mean, and I'm going to count my almond milk as a half a carb. So that's what I'm saying. Well, this does tell you, but seasonings say 0, and I just can't believe that they can do that. If it's under, under 1, they can put 0, and that's what's sad. That's why a lot of you slip out of ketosis, because you're doing, well, I hardly ate anything today, but did you season your food a whole bunch? That could be why. So you guys got to learn true keto. I really did a lot of studying. I have doctors, my doctor guiding me, my nutritionist guiding me, my brother, but I also learned a lot on my own. I learned about those things that had, carbs in it. My brother helped me out with that. He really did a lot of studying and all that. So I know my keto. Now, like I said, you're thinking, oh, a bowl of cereal, that's nothing. Well, make it a big meal. Have some eggs and bacon on the side with it. I just doing this, and I'm going to have something off the camera. I just wanted to show. I wanted to focus on just the cereal today because it's so yummy. Look at this. Don't want it to drip. Look at that. Yum. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Doesn't that look exactly like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? It's crazy, you guys. Look at that. You'd never guess that wasn't Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and the taste is phenomenal. And like I told my husband last night, when I eat stuff like this, or I eat the Quest pizza, while I'm watching my husband eat a real pizza because he doesn't always stay in keto, I said, do you know the difference between me and you? And he said, what, yours is lower carb? I said, well, yeah, but do you know what the difference is? My pizza is guilt-free. That's a good feeling when you can eat something guilt-free. Because if I was eating regular pizza, I always, even when I wasn't dieting, I felt guilty eating something like that because I knew it wasn't good for me. I knew that I would be bloated and feel horrible and everything. I said, no, it's not just the fact it's lower carb. It's the fact, and it's the Quest pizza I'm talking about. I love the Quest pizza. That I got to eat a pizza, and he got to eat we both were eating a pepperoni pizza with extra cheese. I had extra cheese to both of them. And mine was guilt-free because mine was only 6 carbs for half that pizza I ate, and half the pizza he ate was probably like 80 to 100 grams. Okay, maybe even more. But it was a thin crust, a really thin crust. But yeah, so there's the difference. I did it guilt-free. I made my husband think. He sat back and thought, yeah, I probably should have had a Quest pizza. So just think, eat foods that make you not guilty. Jennifer, you're going to love this. And yes, it is higher carb. So just the rest of the day, eat more meat. Meat and eggs. You got this. You got that t-shirt now, and I'm guiding you all the way, girly girl. You're going to always keep it keto, right? This is filling, too. Even though it was only a half a cup, it is filling. But if I was doing it for one meal, today I'm not doing one meal. I do 1 meal a day. Today I'm going to do a few meals today. Once in a while I take time off of that and I go back to a few meals a day. And then I go back to 1 meal a day. I just love the feeling of the 1 meal a day. But once in a while I like to just have a day where I'm just going to eat what I want for that day. Eat the calories I want, but keep it at 20 carbs so I stay in ketosis. So, but yeah, after eating that and drinking the milk, you're going to feel full. I mean, serving sizes, even on bad food, are low. Cereal is a half a cup. That doesn't mean you have to eat a half a cup, but you should, because that's why they're telling you the serving size and how many calories each serving size is. So, drank all of the milk, ate the cereal, delicious, loved it. I hope you guys love this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll definitely try this out. Like I said, because it's a little carbier than the other one, the pork rind Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which you could do the Cinnamon Toast Crunch the same as you're going to see in these videos, what I add to make the chocolate one, what I add to make the hazelnut one. You could do them on the pork rind, okay? So if you wanted to keep it and eat your cereal and keep it low carb, then eat those ones. But if you want it, you don't want the pork rind, a lot of you are scared of pork rinds, don't want pork rinds, don't even think of it as a cereal, then do this one. And like I said, at the end or the beginning, there's going to be a slideshow for you to show you how to make this. And I'm going to show you the entire thing. But when it gets to the points, like I said, where I'm adding the chocolate to it, where I'm adding the cinnamon and sugar, and when I'm adding the hazelnut, that's the only 3 things that are going to be different. Other than that, the whole recipe is the same. And it's super easy to make. So I'll show you the entire recipe just once. But those 3 things I'll show you 3 times. I'll show you, doing the cinnamon sugar pitcher, doing the chocolate pitcher, doing the hazelnut pitcher, and then the rest of the video is the same. They're really easy to make. So I hope all of you are doing well. Everybody, stay strong, stay faithful to God, keep God on your side, and just, get up every morning with the fight inside of you, the desire, the want. The more you want this, the more it's yours. Whatever you want, there ain't nothing in life you can't have. If you want it bad enough, it's yours. And also, get up every morning and remember to what? Remember to always keep it keto. If you're interested in a shirt, remember, hit me an email and I'll send you a Keep It Keto shirt. All right, here's the ingredients. Everyone will be the same except for the flavoring. You'll need lavish bread, real butter, a cookie sheet, and a container with a cover. Then you're going to add, for the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you're going to add stevia and cinnamon, and I'll go over the amounts as we go along here. For the Chocolate Crunch cereal, you'll need a Chocolate Quest protein powder. And for the hazelnut, it's going to be a coffee creamer, the sugar-free one, the dry one. And this is the lowest in carbs, so you could even add some hazelnuts if you'd like. We're going to preheat the oven to 350. And remember, each one will call for a full wrap, and they're 2 servings. So lay a full wrap out. Each one will call for 2 tablespoons of melted butter. After you melt the butter, put it on both sides, so a tablespoon on each side. Then take out a pizza cutter and cut it 12 ways the long way and 8 ways the short way. So you get these little pieces. For the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you'll need 2 packs of the stevia and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix it up. Put all your little pieces in a container and pour your seasoning over the top. For the chocolate flavor, you'll add 2 tablespoons of the Quest protein powder. And for the hazelnut, you'll add just a tablespoon of that. You're going to cover these, and then you're going to give them a good shake. Now remember, each one is a full wrap. This one here is just the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one I'm doing. Shaking it really well. And then I'm going to pour it out on a cookie sheet, spreading them real well so they will bake good. We're going to bake these in the oven for only 5 minutes. Once they are baked, go ahead and pull them out. You'll see they're nice golden brown. Let them cool off, and then we can go ahead and bowl up. Remember, the 2 servings, it's a 1/2 cup per serving. So take a 1/2 cup, measure it out, put it into your bowl, and add over unsweetened vanilla or just unsweetened almond milk, 1 full cup, and then put the rest away. And you see there's the bowl right there of a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Delicious. This one is the most carb. This one was 10 carbs. And then the Chocolate Crunch is 7 carbs. And the hazelnut was 6. So if you want the hazelnut one, which was my most favorite, it was like almost glazed or something. It was so good. You could add the hazelnuts to that, and it would be 7 carbs then. You definitely got to try this cereal out. Definitely more carby, but just save on your carbs the rest of the day to have a great bowl of cereal, keto style.